This mostly is just to get that number, right? So it's not giving out information other than the number. So that's what, it's just the quickest way. But in my system, I can see where I'm going. It's not that address. So it could be really any address. So how do they communicate? Through the PS3, preferably. Games like MW3, which is Modern Warfare 3. So they can go into someone else's house, gain entry to that house. They can get on their PS3. They can tell their buddy, like, what are you doing? I'm playing Modern Warfare 3. Then they're all of a sudden on someone else's account, logged in, because a lot of times they do automatic logins. Mine automatically logs in. I just automatically logged in the other day. Then they're on that account in that room talking. They can talk freely on a private line that cannot be traced, unless they had a voice modular, which those will do voice modulations. You can have voice modulations on a PS3. You can change the voice. You just put this little thing and it changes the voice. Or you can communicate through text. It's virtually untraceable on PS3s. They get into other people's houses and use it as a command center. Well, we missed National Garlic Day by one day. They were going with the tuna, and there was nothing out of date, so they're like $4, and then a drink is like $1. So it's kind of like the same as QT, only it's less calories. This is sugar-free. And the tuna's right here. They had like private urinals right here that had like a little covering. This little thing that covers you, and you have like a private urinal, but their bathroom doesn't work in there. We're going to use this rather than Upside, because Upside is only saving a penny over there. So we'll just use this one, save a little bit of gas. Doing the pee-pee dance while we're waiting. All right, not too bad. How do you freaking? Oh, there we go. Yeah, for character. There's a lot of different reasons why. But it's got this for, you can do a workout thing, which I probably do need. Although they got this thing up here, so the workout thing is, you gotta put toilet paper in here, or you can do a few of them. And then of course, you gotta do that. You could use, oh, it's old school, dude. That's very old school. Definitely a big thumbs up. You can use this to put up here. So that's our 24-hour fitness. Then you got yourself. You got your little workout room right here. I can't, my weight, I can't use that one. There. It's too messed up, but some people can. I could probably do some crunches. So you get like down here. Get some of these going on right here. Pretty good workout, man. Pretty good workout.
out here in this parking lot. And
All right, I figured it out. All right, so what he does in the beginning, and I'm getting final draft here pretty soon, in a week or so. I got the update first. That's the problem. So what he does, let me show you this real quick over here. So what he does is this is for Yer Love With Paid training. He basically okay, so basically what he does is he goes to this nice looking house and the doors, it's closed, but he looks in and he sees a couch is there. Okay, you can kind of see this right here. I changed the name of the street. So he goes there and he goes in. He shouldn't have gone in, but people go into these new homes and stuff. It's like a brand new rich home, but the door's open. So he goes in and there's no furniture or anything. There's just that couch just wrapped in plastic. He doesn't look back, but he goes to the ADT alarm and he starts fiddling with it. And then all of a sudden, because he's seeing if it's active, he turns and it goes off 105 decibels. Well, Lisa Leanne is laying on the couch. She jumps up and he jumps up and it's going and then it just cuts off. The alarm just cuts off for no reason. And he's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm ADT. I'm making sure this equipment's working. And is this old equipment? And she goes, who are you? He's like, and he says his name. He says, I'm Jay. I'm with ADT. And then she goes, oh, I'm Lisa. And then all of a sudden, after she says, I'm Lisa, you hear this. Oh yeah, there's one more thing that he does. He goes, oh, is this 9009 straightaway? Avenue? And she's like, I don't know. And then right after he says that, this goes on. And then he turns around and he looks at the alarm, and it's just playing this. He's like, and he keeps trying to hit it, and he's like trying to turn it off. And then finally it cuts off, and she's like, how did you get in here? And he's like, well, how did you get in here? She says, that's none of your business. And we never find out how she got in there in the first place. Then they meet, they talk and stuff, and then it leads to like a romance. That's how it opens. So I have that'll go in final draft. So what it is he thinks it's coming from the panel. We don't know, though, what he knows. That's the irony. He thinks that the song is coming from the panel on the wall, the security panel on the wall that says ADT on it. But it's not. It's actually coming from her alarm. She has an alarm set up to wake her up. And that's when he looks down, he sees the bottle and stuff, but you can't see the alarm. And then, like, it cuts on again because you can have it set for several times. So they're just staring at each other, and it cuts on again. Like a randomly cut on, and they're just looking at each other, and the song's playing. And then it slowly like fades on like both their faces. Like it'll crossfade on him, and then goes to her and fades to black, and then you're just hearing this for a little while. So time kind of changes, and then it goes to the scene, and then they're talking, and I have to write that scene. So there's like, I look at it as a film, so it kind of crosses, so you see like, it's real isolated, and real kind of like, there's stuff behind it, and it's kind of like the light goes down, and then it fades out, and then it does the same with her. So it's like a separate fade to black, then you hear the music, and then the separate fade to black. It's kind of theatrical a little bit. So it's like real. So then what ends up happening eventually, okay, is she rides along with him. And he puts like a little badge on her, and she just rides there, but she's always got to have a drink. He finds out. Yeah, I'm in the middle of this freaking thing, and this guy's being mean. He's always got to have, she's always got to have like a little sauce, you know. She's got a little flask or something. Usually, you know, something like that. You know, or she uses stuff for that and stuff. So that's kind of, you know, it's kind of a little bit, I guess you call it The Tramp with Charlie Chaplin a little bit, but it's like a way modern day version, and it's a talkie. And it's probably going to be in color. And so he has to continue selling alarm equipment. Well, he doesn't sell the alarm equipment. He sells the packages. But he doesn't sell the alarm equipment, but he kind of, it's like the package, basically the services, sells the services. And then she's, in the car while he's out, talking to other people at the door and stuff for a little while. Oh, wow. So sorry about that. You can see. Notice this is mostly old tea, if you watched it, but you put a little bit of Rooster Booster, regular Rooster Booster, and a little bit of Gatorade on the red Gatorade. All of it mixed together, that's a fantastic drink. Okay. And one thing I do around this time, we're dealing with 6:02, usually closer to 5. I might take a little 15 minutes. I have to use the restroom sometimes, and kind of to calm down. It's like dinner time, but usually it's closer to 5, so it's a little bit different. But I had to go chase down something and kind of like, what is the right word? I had to secure something. This is good. Not bad on a hot dog. There are different mixes. Now, if you're at QT and they don't have a lid, a lot of times they won't have a lid. This is one way you can do it. You can just put it in a container like this. Kind of like creating your own lid. For some reason, those lids run out. This is a chicken stick, is what I call it. This is the lowest calorie one they have other than the egg roll. The chicken stick is a lower calorie than your regular jalapeno hot dog or your breakfast link hot dog. I cooked these in a little oven. It's not bad. The other chicken sticks were cold. That's only because they have to roll them. That little sign's kind of hard to read sometimes, where it says still rolling. They're just going to be done in probably around 7 or maybe 6:30. Depends on how long I roll them. That's pretty good chicken stick. Now you can use this. They have my favorite. It's a dill pickle flaming hot. A good and a bad. The good part of the dill pickle, well, I'll do the bad first. The bad part is it sticks. It's like paint, it sticks to the fingers. The good part is it makes a little lipstick on your, it's like putting on lipstick on your lips. Flaming hot. So there's a good and bad. Yeah, it's a little messy, but the dill taste is pretty good. I do like the onion. The onion wasn't bad. I had the onion the other day. You know, my mistake was, I was like, well, I might as well get the tuna, which was 400 calories, and I'll be like, that'll make me feel full. And then went back to QT. It didn't work. 7-Eleven tuna. I was like, well, I'll do the 7-Eleven tuna. Man, I don't know what it was. I had a bunch of angry vlogs when I was doing all that, like, people watch me feast and all this stuff. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know what it is. Sometimes when you're trying to do something, you kind of, anger can enter into the picture. If you think what you're doing sometimes is wrong, it'll sound wrong. But if you don't care, then you don't have all those weird, you'll watch me feast and all that stuff. But the thing is maybe that's where like some of the novels and stuff come from. They say filmmakers are kind of angry. It's like evil, back in the day, about maybe like a year ago or something. It was just undeveloped and not secure. Yeah, you don't knock on the door and go, "You will buy from me." That won't work. It'd be cool if it could. Yeah, so. What in the world? You have to realize the genius behind Cormac McCarthy. One of the lines in No Country for Old Men is the coin has no matter. Meaning the coin has no say-so. It's never 50-50. And there's a type of people. Okay, people say that there's the have-not and there's whatever. No, it's not either or. Who says either or? Elliott Smith does. And what happened to Elliott Smith? It's never 50-50. It's always 100%, 100%. And it's 100%, 100% of the time. It's never 50-50. It's not a yes or no thing. That's what Cormac found out. That the coin has no say-so. The 50-50. They go, well, marriage is 50-50. No, marriage is 100%, 100%. It's never 50-50. You have to understand that. Now, could you say the Christian is 100%, 100%? Yeah. If you're asked by a minister, it's not a 50-50 thing. He doesn't go, well, you get a 50-50 shot in church. It's like, this is a 50-50 shot. Doesn't really matter. No, it's 100%, 100%. It's always 100%, 100%. And you're 100% there 100% of the time. Just like God's love is 100% of the time. It's never 50-50. So really the coin always lands on the same side. In actuality, yes, is what he was saying, because he was making the decision. It's very philosophical, meaning the hitman was making the decision, but he let the coin make the decision for him. And he was going, well, it's either going to land on head or tails. Your call. I guess if it lands on tails or lands on the one that you don't choose, then you live. We don't know that for sure, right? It's always 100% of the time. Got one at Hawaiian Brothers. And I'm gonna go pick it up. $10 shirts. All right, so this will be going to Colleyville. Total of So I find that there's these like radio dramas of Stephen King novels, and then there's like the reading of the book. And it's kind of popular on YouTube. The Cycle of the Werewolf, I'm listening to the radio drama. I don't know if he's aware of this. Just like they've done plays of Misery. If you ever, I listen to the radio play. It's a BBC radio play of, pretty good, it's of Misery. So it's a radio play. It's not necessarily the reading of the book. I've read the Misery. It's pretty good. Cycle of the Werewolf now has a radio drama. So I don't know who comes out with it. It's almost like a reading. of the, well, it's not really a reading though. It's not a reading of the book. It's not a reading of the book. They have like 11-hour readings of different books, or even 15-hour readings of a book. But they have a shorter like play. It's a radio play. So it's got sound effects and things like that. That's on YouTube. Psycho the Werewolf. They made that into a movie called Silver Bullet. Here we go with today's kitty. There's one kitty and 9 lives. And each cat life has a number. Numbers 1 through 9. Swirl the cat food. Pick a cat food. Today's kitty, which is where we should do today's kitty right here, we'll be having Fancy Feast, tuna feast, gravy grilled. What will tomorrow's kitty be? It could be this with various veggies. For the protein for tonight, we might be having chunk-like tuna.